Hello, welcome to Uncle Cthulhu Reviews. So this is me showing off a project I've just finished, which is 6mm Ancients. So primarily the armies are able to be used for War Master, but since they're all individually elements, any set of rules for individual elements, for example Age of Hannibal by Little Wars TV, can be used. So this is my Republican Roman army. So these are my principals and Hastii. Cavalry there. Light cavalry model with 3s, heavier cavalry have more on the base. Famed Roman triarii. My command groups. And these are actually painted I reckon this army was probably painted about 8 years ago. Allied legionaries. And Relites with the famous wolf skins on. So that's the Republican Romans. Next up is the stuff I've been working on this year. So this is Carthage and extra Numidians. So what we have is various African and Carthaginian spearmen there, with different simple shield designs on the units. We have Carthaginian Numidian light horses there. Some heavy Carthaginian cavalry. The famous elephants. There's my Carthaginian command. The stand with 3 on, that's representing Hannibal. We have Carthaginian light infantry javelin men there, Balearic slingers. And what I also did for this project was painted up a load of extra Numidian light horse and Numidian infantry, and these can either be used as allies for Carthage or for Rome if I want to bulk out the forces. Also thinking about doing something similar with the Spanish, but that won't be till next year if I get around it all. An extra command stands there. So not only did I do Rome and Carthage, but also did a sort of ancient British / Gaelic army. So what I've done is chariots for the army. So if it's ancient British, I'll use the chariots. And as you see there on the bases, charioteers would often ride up to the enemy. The charioteers would jump off, throw javelins, jump back on the chariot, go get more javelins. So I wanted to model that on the bases, as you can see. Then if I'm using them as Gauls, I've got Gallic cavalry there. As you see, I had a lot of fun painting these. These are my commanders. Probably really should do some sort of Boudica figure for ancient British. Then I've got my skirmishers and light infantry. And then the warbands. So lots of warband infantry there, and if you see the difference there between the Romans and the Carthage, who are lined up in neat rows, I've kind of squished these together so they look a lot more warbandy. If they've got 3 ranks on, it's used as command stand for War Master Ancients. And then I've got the sort of naked fanatic infantry, which is interesting to paint. So that's what a unit would look like in War Master. So you see the one in the middle is a command stand. And the interesting thing about all of these is each Celt has got a different colour scheme on them, and painting checks and stuff as well. So it's a really interesting project to paint, and they can either be fielded as a sort of a Celtic Gallic army in itself. Some of them can be used as allies for the Carthaginians as well, if we're going for much bigger armies. A final look at the Carthage there. You can see the difference there with the ranked up units, 2 ranks of spearmen, as opposed to the warband units, which all come together. So that's been my main project, which I've been painting for the last month and a half. Certainly, actually, probably the bulk of the Gauls last year. Like I say, the Romans 6-7 years ago, maybe even 8-9 years ago, and Carthage and the extra ancient Britons over the last 2 months. So I look forward to getting that in the tabletop. I've got a whole load of different sets of rules to use for them. And I'll let you know how I get on with the rules. So I've got Age of Hannibal, Warmaster Ancients, and Hail Caesar. So thanks for watching, and if you've got any really cool 6mm stuff, let me know, let me see. And you have a great day.